Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Sonic Mania playthrough. I'm Kev, and be warned, we are picking up from where we left off in the last video, so that's at the end of the second act. So if you haven't seen that video yet, or you don't know what happens in those first two acts, I strongly recommend you go back and watch the first video before continuing with this one. Don't say you weren't warned. So we're kicking things off in Studiopolis. Now, some of the feedback that I had from you lot of the first video was that I don't need to charge around here at 1,000 miles an hour. Just because I can doesn't mean I have to. I'm going to try and take that feedback on board. Also, having now watched Anna play the game, I've also seen that there's lots more of these special stages than I thought there were. I just wasn't noticing the little sparkly star things in the first one. So we're going to try and check out some more of the special stages as well. Generally collect a few more bits and pieces along the way. I've already got memories of this level coming back to me. What system was this one originally on? Let me know down in the comments. Presumably it must have been on the Mega Drive, because thinking back, I don't know if I had any other versions of Sonic as a kid. So why can't we get up there? We're going to have to go back up this way. Right, I guess we have to be going at full pelt, which we are now, I think. There we go. Excellent stuff. So that can't be the end of the level. There's lots of stuff. Right. Ah! That was one of those places where there might have been a special stage, but it's just all moving so fast. There was just no chance of me ever seeing it. Oh, it all moves so fast. I mean, I take on board what some of you said about you don't need to do everything at 1,000 miles an hour. Genuinely would like to figure out how not to, because it just all moves so fast. I'm not even touching the controller at the moment. I could just put the controller down and it would make no difference to how this level got itself completed. Right, we're stuck in this hole a little bit, so let's get ourselves out of here. That was a bit fortuitous. I mean, it feels like pinball at the best of times, this game, and now we really are just playing Sonic Pinball, which I guess is good fun. I'm enjoying it. Oh, there was another one of those what's-its there. No, too fast. Okay, not a disaster. Is there anything over here that we want? I don't think there is. No, that's where we just came from, and we were really asking. Oh, blimey, I wasn't expecting that. Whoa, what did I just hit? What's bad up there that we don't want to collide with? No, the spikes! Oh, this is just a hard game. Video games used to be incredibly difficult, apparently. Unnecessarily so. Suddenly we're taking a very leisurely route around this level. We need to jump back on that, actually. Is that going to kill us? No. I keep worrying that everything we come near is going to kill us. Because I've just been conditioned to think that way. What is that, popcorn? Are we in a popcorn machine? Because if we are, that's brilliant. Whoa! Okay, that was just a cruel little game. Sonic the Hedgehog game, man. Oh, another one of these. We are just in a pinball machine here. Oh, there was no avoiding that in my world. Right, and then we go down here. Whoa! Okay. These things are quite cool. I like these. I don't remember these from before. Presumably they must have been a part of the game in the distant past. Are they not a new creation? There we go, we made it through. And what's down here? Is it more of these? Okay. I can live with those. That's cool. Is that platform coming back? It is. There it is. I'm actually glad I've decided to slow down the pace a little bit, because I think going at full steam through here, it just wouldn't be possible. You've got to take your time a little bit. We're in another popcorn machine. And back on these boingy things. And another boingy thing. Which way are we supposed to be going? Should we go up here? We can't go up there, but we can. Ah, there you go. That's where you go in for a special stage. Those little stars above the checkpoints. So, blue spheres. Okay, we can do blue. Apparently we can't do blue spheres. The analog stick was really sensitive on that D-pad next time we get on that particular special stage. We're being sent around by satellites now. Because, of course we are. Because the 90s. Right, those spikes won't get us, will they? Excellent stuff. And over there. And an old style TV. This level is just... I mean, they're so carefully put together. It's such a clever game. I know most of this is probably from the original, But even the little touches that have been added to this new version are just incredibly well thought out. Oh, we're never making it back up there. We had so much momentum. Oh, okay. There was a momentum machine. Those things are just cruel. Didn't we? No, this is a different... I thought we'd already done this, but this is a different part. No special stage there. And now we're at full pelt again, smashing through stuff, and this is going to be the boss fight, presumably. Now, are we outrunning him, or are we trying to kill him? We're outrunning him. Okay, it's one of those. Oh, and there's monsters. Of course there's monsters. Are we supposed to be killing him or outrunning him? I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. I don't know what's going on. Are we winning? No, he's back. We don't want to be too far over there because we won't see stuff coming. We kind of want them to get hit by the missiles that come in, I guess. And avoid those. Okay, we can't touch them at all. Oh, what? I think that's the first time we've died. Certainly in a boss fight. That's the first time we've died. I'm not that incompetent. I don't really get what we're supposed to be doing on this boss fight, though. I think we're just kind of trying to keep pace with him and avoid the bombs. And the bombs will eventually then hit him. Is that what we're trying to do? Right, we can't touch the red one at all. I don't know why it was even there. But we can knock the blue one out of the sky and turn it around and attack him. Okay. I know what we've got to do, but timing the jumps over those red ones is difficult. This is going to be another one of those Kev tries to finish a bit of a game for hours and never quite gets there, isn't it? Right. So, blue bombs, turn them around. Red bombs, avoid completely. It's not a difficult task. Completely ignore the stuff flying behind me. Ah! How do you get to that blue one? There we go. Right. Was that... That was round one done. And now we've got to just keep repeating that process. I was going to say we didn't have very many rings at all, but we've picked up a few more. So that's reassuring at least. So again, trying to avoid the red whilst colliding with the blue. We can't avoid the red though. The red move at such an unmanageable pace. Right, that was that's the second attack we've had. We need more rings still. I keep calling them coins, and I apologise profusely for that. I just realised I don't need to point down the direction button at all. We're just keeping pace regardless. So it is just a case of one button, timing the jumps, forget everything else is going on. So... it's so difficult to get over them. Did Tails do that for me? Just avoid the red one! Oh, Tails, you absolute legend. He held me up there. There's no rings there, though. We are ringless. There is just not a chance we're going to do this without rings. It surely is the last run through. It's a bit harsh that we've got to do it a fourth time. But I'm never going to time this right. There's a red one right by the blue one. I think I've just unplugged myself. Game over? You'll be lucky, Sonic the Hedgehog. I better be allowed to start again. From the start of the level. Right, I'll play through to get back to that point and we'll resume with that boss fight again. So we're back here with the boss fight again. I'm on 99 rings. Is this like Mario? Would I have got an extra life if I'd have got an extra ring? Because that would have been quite helpful, judging by how useless I was at this boss fight before. Now, immediately down to 0 rings. Having 99 has made no difference at all because I am down to 0 after 1 collision. What's the point of collecting them on the way round then? Right, at least we've got a few more now. 5 is no different to 99 based on these crazy Sonic rules. Right. Continue with the... I mean, I'm assuming this is the plan. If we get another game over, I'll actually look it up and make sure that is what I'm supposed to be doing here. Because, you know, I don't know. It seems like if I miss... As long as I pass the blue one, Tails will hit it for me. So perhaps I'll focus just on not hitting the red ones and leave Tails to... do his thing, because he seems to be a lot more accurate than I am with his jumping onto the blue one. So we've done it twice relatively easily. Got past that one, But here we've got a blue and a red together, which foxed us before, but we've hit the blue. Just have to avoid that red. Tails, help me. Good work, Tails. Right, hopefully this is the last time we have to do it. We still have coins. If we have to do it a 5th or 6th time, I'm just going to be really upset. Alright. Avoid the red one. Only just. And there's the blue. Just leg it towards the blue and hope that we don't hit the red in the meantime. Is that it? That's it. There you go. 4 times a charm. Yes. Excellent. Right. If this is anything like how the game has been so far, the level's just going to carry on now, despite that being a boss fight. Oh. I wanted to do that thing where you juggle the spinning sign, but didn't turn around quickly enough to get back to it. Never mind, eh? Right. On to the next level. Studiopolis Zone 2. Oh, that was hard. I don't like boss fights at the end of every level as well. I hate boss fights in games. And it's probably Sonic the Hedgehog as a kid that caused my hate of boss fights that I still have to this day. Stuff like Dark Souls. Just can't play it because it's boss fights and it reminds me of this. Okay, so if we're spinning, we can actually hit him. Right, he was a right pain in the backside a minute ago when we were going through the other level, but now I know how to deal with him. Right, these things are just silly. It's like being at the trampoline park. What? Okay, how come sometimes he can hit me away and sometimes he can't? Okay, that collapsed. That actually collapsed and we can't go back up there. Yet again, we're in pinball territory. Whoa! Are we on the lottery now? That's really cool. We're actually on the lottery. I don't ever remember playing this level as a kid. That was ridiculous. And where are we going now? We're kind of in a pinball machine still. It's just, I mean, I've never been one to go on about 60 frames a second stuff, but this is so fast. It might be the fastest game I've ever experienced on screen. I just can't keep up with it. My old man eyes are really struggling at times. But I'm going to slow it down in the edit and just see, because I reckon the animation is absolutely spot on despite the speed it's running at. It's obviously a massive technological achievement compared to where it was in the 90s when we were originally playing this game, or a version of this game. Right, I don't really know where we're going. That ball is just whacking us. What was that? An invisible? It wasn't invisible, it was right there, Kev. Yeah, but I didn't see it. That makes it invisible. Right, we're going down that hole. The noise is telling me we shouldn't have done, but are those arrows? Should we read something into that? In fact, there you go. It's going to send us back this way anyway. And now we're on some kind of weird Gladiators meets Total Wipeout course. And again, I can't keep up with what's happening. Were we supposed to run on that? I think it's a physical impossibility for any human to get these levels right first time. So much of it comes down to knowing what comes next. Like there, I don't know how you do that. I'm going to have to figure that out. Do we just keep running? Yeah, we keep running. And then we have to jump off it at the right point. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But so cool when it comes off like it just did. And now we're going down another one of these. And again, it's all set up like a game of Mousetrap. All perfectly in sync. Right, we need to hit that faster. Faster. And then get caught into these and use these to get up there and not hit that. I don't even know why I jumped into it. What was I thinking? Oh, I wasn't expecting us to fire out that the way we did. Whoa, we don't want to go back up again. Or do we? Is that the only way we can go? We just came down here. Okay, let's go back up. And, oh, that's just so very clever. I'm trying to get back to the special stage. There we go. Is it going to be more of the... I mean, it's just this one every time. It's fine, but it's not the most exciting special stage of Sonic you'd ever play. Blue, 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 blue. No, 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 no. Right, let's find some blue. Perhaps we need to go to a different section. There we go. Oh, whoa, that was... They're putting some complicated combos on us now. No, that's not what I was trying to do. No, now we're stuck. This way. There's your blue. Coins. They're not coins, Kev. They're rings. Stop calling them coins. You're proving yourself to be the Nintendo fanboy that we all know you are. You were trying to be cool. You were trying to look like the Mega Drive kid. To be fair, you had a Mega Drive, but it's irrelevant because you keep calling rings coins. That proves they were supposed to turn to rings or coins. Proves I prefer Mario, and I always was a Mario guy as a kid. It's because, in fact, I don't even know why, because I had the Mega Drive, my brother had the Super Nintendo. But I had the NES, and I had an N64, and the Mega Drive was the only Sega console I had till the Dreamcast, I think. It was the only one in the house, actually, before the Dreamcast. Whoa, where are we going? What are we doing here? Another lottery draw. The Gallop Lotto. I mean, are these numbers that are coming out of here significant? Do we need to be... Are they doing something to our score, or do we need to be remembering them or using them for something? Or is it just a little animation? Is it always the same? Or is it actually random? So many questions for you all. Right, where are we going now? It feels like we've been to this bit before. I'd love to see... What's that YouTube channel where they zoom out on games and show you the whole map all in one go? I forget what it's called. If I remember what it is, I'll put a link to it down in the description. I really hope they've done something for this game. Because I would love to see these levels fully drawn out. I think they had something at the National Video Game Arcade for the first level of the original Sonic that was exactly on that basis. It showed you the full level drawn out. But for a level like this, I'd love to see it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Right, we're hitting him. But trying to avoid the lightning. So, avoid the clouds. Why can't I get to him? Oh, there we go. How many times do we have to hit him? We've hit him 3 times now, but we're running out of rings. 4 times. How many times? Come on now. Wind. Goodness me. That's windy! There's spikes up there. There are spikes up there, everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8 times. There we go. We got there in the end. Bye-bye now. Do we get some little rabbits to free? Love freeing rabbits. Oh, go on. There they are, look. Yes. So that's the 3rd zone complete. I think I said act at the start of the episode, didn't I? I meant zone. And now we're off somewhere else, I guess. We are in the Flying Battery Zone. So this will be the last zone we do today. We'll just do 2 zones per video. I don't know how many zones there are in the game as a whole. So I don't know how many episodes that's going to end up being. A few of you have said in the comments already there I've not got a chance. I've no chance at all of finishing this game. And I'm completely on board with that. I've never finished a Sonic game in my life. If this ends up being the first one, that'll be a remarkable achievement. But I'm going to give it my best shot. Oh... How'd you get over the fire things? Can we just jump down off there? Because they're actually not helping at all. What are we supposed to be doing here? Do we go on that and get lowered down? Because it kind of moved down before, didn't it? There we go. I've officially never seen this level before, by the way. So let me know where this has come from. I know there are a number of completely new levels that have been created. I don't know if this is one of them, or if this is something, if I was a proper Sonic player from back in the day, that I would recognise instantly. But it certainly doesn't look familiar at the moment. Oh, that was so hard. It's slowing me down though. I can't go full pelt across this. There's just no doing it. It's the nature of it slows you right down, which I guess has got to be a good thing, although we need a bit of speed here. I don't even know what shot up our backside there, but it certainly hurried us up. There's a special stage there. If it's the same one again, I'm going to stop going on these. Let me know in the comments, is there any benefit to doing this other than the fact it gets us rings? Which I guess is a bit of a benefit, but why do we want rings? Remind me. Do they get us extra lives? And in this world we live in now, where we have pretty much unlimited continues, as we've already seen, do we really care about lives? Oh, that was a bit special. Can we do wall jumps? No? So how on earth do we get out of here? Oh, okay. Ah, I getcha. That was cool. I liked that a lot. We've reversed gravity, everybody. Whoa, that might not be as cool as you would think. Is that going to send us back again? No. Oh, and gravity's not reversed in here. Make up your mind where you're going to reverse gravity, game, please. Right, I've just come out here without tails. Never mind. Whoa, okay. This is a very cleverly designed level. Again. You can. We're even dropping down a little bit with gravity on these, which is just so cool. Despite this not being the kind of game I would normally play, so much respect for the developer for putting this together. It's very, very cleverly done. Right, here we go. So they became rings and we just ignored them. Because I'm Kev. We're going to get caught again. Hit no, we're not. Excellent stuff. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. How do we get to those rings? How do we get out of this area? We can't. We're stuck. Rubbish. Right, back to the flying battery zone. Okay. I mean, you just feel like a hero doing that. Oh, didn't time that one right, though. Alright, Tails is flying me about. Are we going this way? Don't feel like we've got enough momentum going to get up there, but we have. And there's a little bridge that comes across there, but we need some proper oomph to get up there. Oh, we've got to time this right. This is hard. Can we not just double jump? Or wall jump, or whatever it's called. Or is that only in Mario? Am I doing it again? I know I'm doing something stupid at this point. I must be, because it shouldn't be this hard. And I'm just trapped in this little area. Ah, that floor thing. I remember. Someone told me about that yesterday. I need to use that a bit more often. Like now, again. Whee! So cool. There's been few games I've played in recent years that have just brought spontaneous smiles to my face the way this one is. So, well played. Sega, presumably. What hurt me there? Alright, we need to use our little spinny thing again. Oh no, we can just... Can we bang into that? Is that yeah, it is. Okay, we're going to have to jump. Hey, wow, look how fast it is. Oh, gravity boots again. What? I had my gravity boots on. I should have jumped over that and flown up to the ceiling. I don't think I understand how the gravity boots work. Right, just take us up this time. Oh, missed! Don't get squashed. Oh, I wanted the thing next to it. I thought that was going to freeze something. Whoa, how did we miss those bombs? Oh, and then we get paid back for it by hitting that thing. Okay. Is that going to smash through the floor there? Whoa! Did the floor smash or did we just fall through the scenery? Is this the end? It is the end. Right, I don't know what we're doing here. Whoa! Okay. So, presumably just hitting these as they appear, I guess. We've got a... How do we get out of here? We're just going to get crushed, surely. We can't just keep batting these. Ah, there you go. So we can bounce off them onto him. because we're just going to die. What? Yeah, now you're talking. Ah, now we'll juggle that. Oh, look at all the points! Look at all the points! Yeah, I mean this is good YouTubing now. Just do this for as long as we can do it. Remember, I'm Kev. I won't do it very long. Oh, I missed it. Although we are in a confined area, so I'm just going to keep taking these points until the game doesn't let me have them anymore. I kind of want to sip of my coffee though. It hit the floor. There we go. Right, Act 2 of this place, and then we're done for this video. I do hope I'm recording. I am recording. Don't worry. So, Flying Battery Zone, Act 2. Which way are we supposed to be going? I want to go that way. Ah! No, you're supposed to run after you come out of that. Goodness me. No, still not got enough oomph. Right. Yikes. Think before you leap across the map, Kev. We talked about this before we started. Whoa. I mean, it's so fast. Seriously. There's no justification for anything being this fast moving. What just happened? That was weird. That was a chicken coming out. I've never played this level before. I hope this is one of the new ones. That was cool. Okay. Invincibility. That's what that is, isn't it? Oh, that's just brilliant. Oh, what a game. Go on. Oh, I thought that was something we were going to land on top of. There's no way we're going back there, is there? Oh, he touches it with the tip of his toe. Well played, Sonic. Get some of these lovely ring coins. Please don't thumbs down me for calling them coins. Hope that's going to a ring. It is. There we go. Let's have a little bit more. This is a relatively easy one. Although, that didn't change. Why are they not turning into rings anymore? Is it because I said, you're not really easy? I respect your difficulty level. Grr. I hope we're still gripping on that thing. We're not. Right. Back that way, that way. Oh, that's so cool. And which way are we supposed to be going? This way, maybe? No. Apparently it's that way. Why did you let go of that, you moron? To unlock this really cool extra area we never would have got to before. That's why. Fair enough. Whoa. Hello. Right. Here we go again. Ah, missed. Missed. There we go. I'm afraid to, like, close in on myself with them because they're not turning into rings. No, we're not going to get any more. Just red. Red as far as the eye can see. There we go. But they're not turning into rings, so what's the point? I mean, this is some intricate blue ball collecting here, and it's not doing us any good at all. And we're stuck now. Grrr. Right, which way were we going? Let's say it was this way. There's a giant chicken with a gun. Can't get up there. Whoa, there he goes. And chicken with a gun again. Whoa. Is that another chicken with a gun? It's not. How on earth are we supposed to get... Ah, there's a fan thing under there. Okay. Up you come again. I mean, that's not nearly far enough, though. Do we already have to be in midair? Now what's... Okay, so if we go... And then, no. Worth a try. I'm stuck. Badum. Okay, no. Oh, hold on, what's this? No. Well, there must be something that I'm missing because I'm an idiot. Help me. Tails, you can fly. For goodness sake, show me where to go. You nearly did. Do it again. I'm close to just giving up, and by giving up, I mean Googling it. But I don't even know how to describe what I'm trying to do. And I know it's going to be like that bit on the first video where I'm just doing something stupid and I just can't work out how to undo the stupid thing that I'm doing. That was interesting. As a ball, we stayed up there. Ha ha ha! We have to be a ball. I get you. I mean, who figures that out by experimenting? Okay, I did. But surely there is no way to just know that. Is there? Right, anyway, back on my game now. I was reading a review of the game saying how it's the perfect amount of frustration and just sheer joy. I totally see that. No! Go on, Tails, bring me back up where I'm supposed to be, my little friend. No, for goodness sake, Tails. Should we just go this way then? Can we go this way? Nope, shouldn't. And now I'm caught and he's going to drop. Okay. Fair enough. Not quite how I was trying to do it, but it worked all the same. This is all going a bit weird. Oh, blooming spikes all over the place. Do we go under that? Oh, more rubbish. And we just... I mean, this doesn't feel like the most glamorous route we could have taken. But I appreciate the fact there's multiple routes. And drop me again. Ding ding. There you're talking, and that one will drop us down. Excellent stuff, and through the dirt again. I mean, this is going to be a smelly, smelly hedgehog pretty soon. Is that electrified in there, do we think? It looks pretty close to being electrified. Okay. I don't really know how or what I did there, but it seemed to have the desired effect. Is that electrified? I can't let go of this. All we can do is go up. Okay. Where are we supposed to be going now? On there? Oh, I don't know where we're supposed to be going. Don't let me start losing lives now. We've come so far together. Oh, we've gone back so far. Right. Back down on this one again. And then through the dirt mound. Right, I'm not really sure where we're trying to get to here. We go up here and then it... I mean, can we take him out if we just let go there? Oh, we can. Oh! It's getting to that point, everybody. Let me know down in the comments right now on predictions. Are we going to finish this level? Because I can feel my anger levels rising. I don't know how many more attempts I've got in me. So we're just trying to smash this stuff up. It's general gist. What just happened? I hope this has got autosave and it doesn't take us all the way back to the start of Act 3. Or I'm going to go absolutely nutso. Zone 1. We'll be back once I get back to that point again. Right, we'll pick up again here because I'm like, what am I, 2 minutes into the level, so not as far into it as I was before. I've come a completely different way and I don't recognise any of this. The joys of there being multiple routes through the game. I mean, I might not even have to do that bit I was stuck on before this time. Because everything seems to be different now. That's a big ring, I want that. I feel like we're now on our way back to the horrible bit we were at before, though. This was it, wasn't it? When we got into all this. See, I don't like just letting myself go into the unknown like that. I don't know what's over there. Chicken with a gun again, that's what's over there. And another one. Right, this is starting to look a bit more familiar now. We might have done this bit already. But... oh yeah, this is the bit where we went underground. Okay, so we have done this before, I think. I mean, it's so difficult to know. I mean, it feels familiar-ish. The joy of the game. I don't actually know if I've already done this part of it. Yeah, we have done this. I distinctly remember this bit. And this bit is actually near where we were getting stuck, isn't it? Because we were coming through here, then doing this, and then going outside and dying. So we are now back on the same bit again. Right, so we've just got to try and take these things out, which in itself shouldn't be that hard a job. I don't know why I'm finding it so difficult. It just is really hard. Because I don't really know where we're aiming, what we're trying for. Oh, I was supposed to... no! If we get a game over again, we're going to call it a day on this episode. I am not one for constantly replaying parts of a game just because it's hard. That sort of thing really upsets me. And it's enough to make me stop playing a game. So if we get another game over here, that might be it for Sonic Mania for me. Because I've gone from absolutely being in love with this game 10 minutes ago to just cursing the fact that it exists at this point. But there'll be that incredible satisfaction if we actually manage to do what we're trying to do. It's like supporting a football team. It's worth the horrible moments for when the awesome stuff comes off. The only thing is, I don't really know what we're trying to achieve with our awesome stuff. Which way are we supposed to be going? Because that... I just don't know where we're supposed to be going. And my theory is if I call it a day on the video after I presumably die this time, then there's bound to be one of you lot who's already done it. You can help me out. And it might actually save the game for me and allow me to carry on with the rest of it. I think 4 acts, or 4 zones, whatever you call it, is further than I've ever got in a Sonic game before. So I'm still pretty pleased with myself. It just would be nice to finish one for the first time ever. Right, are we even supposed to be going this way? That's the question. So we bounce off that. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! We did that bit. Did we get this far before? This looks familiar. The thing is, we've only got 1 life. So we're doing this on... It's become roguelike all of a sudden. We're on permadeath. Because I am going to... This is the boss, isn't it? Oh, now I know I can do it. It's going to be really hard to stop. Okay, so we need to hit that bit on the top. That's not that hard at the moment. Or is that not actually hitting him? We're supposed to hit the bit in the middle, aren't we? Oh, crumbs! We're going to get crushed. Right, so we're supposed to do that. Then use that to whack into it. No. So are we hitting a bit on the top? I don't get what we're doing. Are we trying to bang him into stuff? If we bang him into the walls? I don't know if we're doing damage here or not, folks. If we try and force him under that. But now we're going to hit the spikes. Whoa. No, not the spikes. Not the spikes. Not the spikes. The last thing we want is these pesky spikes. Go on, into the spikes with you, you moron. Yes! There you go, we've had a hit on him now, finally. But we've got 1 ring left, and it was a bit by fluke. Let's be completely honest here. There we go, we got him again. Ah, no! Hopefully 3rd time's going to be enough, but we've got no rings left to do it with. And, I mean, this is, if we pull it off from here, it will be remarkable. No, wrong way! Wrong way! And we get the game over, and I just want to cry. And we'll be back on that boss fight. I've got to do it now. Oh, I'm going to have to call it a day there. I'm streaming in like 10 minutes. I don't have time to do the rest of this level. We'll pick this back up in the next episode. We'll start with the boss and then we'll do the next zone, and we'll perhaps start doing them zone to zone rather than trying to do 2 at a time, because clearly it's all starting to get a little bit hard for little old me. I hope you're still enjoying it. If you are, please pop a thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.